How are you doing today? So, we're going to talk about what is in a word and what life do we give to words overall. So, about 6 years ago, in fact, it was over 6 years ago, about this time of the year, it occurred to me that I wanted to start having a word for the year as kind of my theme as I project over into the next year. So, in 2016, this is before I started Authenticity, which I started Authenticity in February of 2017. But at this time in the fall of 2015, I projected that for 2016, my word was going to be curiosity. And then in 2017, the word became authentic, which ultimately led to the forming of the name of my company, Authenticity. By the time 2017 was finished, because I had a lot of life occur during that year also, 2018, I decided I was going to be my year of surrender. And it was an amazing year because in thinking about that overall. And then in 2019, I said I was going to dream, right? In terms of where exactly would authenticity be taking me next. And it, again, was an incredible year. So about this time last year, several weeks as I look back on my notes before my husband's stroke, I had come up with the word indeed. And there was an exclamation point that I had specific to that word. And so I had a friend of mine that asked me, what does the word indeed mean? And I just said, it's going to be magnified. And I had all these great ambitions for 2020. And as I reflect back on it, I've refused to use the word it's a crazy year. I'm just continuing to say it's a unique year. It's a unique year in that it has stretched and pressed me in ways that I have never imagined. I think that, if you think about it, it's probably stretched and pressed you in ways that you couldn't have imagined as we sat here a year ago in November of 2019. So as I think about what is my word going to be for next year, I'm actually gracious and a lot of gratitude. And so that word gratitude is going to be my word for the year 2021. Gratitude in terms of just being gracious to be able to be where I am right now. There's a lot of grace that goes with that overall in terms of not trying to get too far ahead of myself in terms of thinking about what is the future ultimately going to be. But I just want to stand in gratitude. And I am grateful also for all of you, for your continued readership, you watching these vlogs all along, and then ultimately as it's evolved, the release and now the readership of my book Armored. And so I'm going to continue forth that word into 2021, well into it. I have a lot of ambitions overall, but I'm actually just so happy to be where I am right now in November of 2020. So, what's your word going to be for next year? Have you thought about it? If you want to, put your word in the chat in the bottom of the comment section, or contact me. I'd love to talk to you more about it. Yeah, gracious, gratitude. That's the word. I hope you're continuing to be well. Please be safe as we go into these winter months overall, and then as especially stay in gratitude as we go into the holiday season. Take good care of yourself.